Now, Valentine, I heard you out here, too. I'm just sorry I wasn't here earlier when you were in the studio. Brother, I've got a 6-minute film here of our match. I'm going to ask you people, please, I'm going to try and stay real calm here, Bob Caudle. I'm going to ask you people to please roll that film, because I want everybody out there, the greatest wrestling audience in the world, to see exactly what Greg Valentine did to me. I'm not crying. I want everybody to see. I want everybody to understand. And then I've got something to say.
All right. Let's look at this film now.
As you can see, I put the figure 4 on Jimmy Snuka. I had just suplexed, and now I've been in that ring for over 2 minutes with both of them. Valentine standing on the Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik is coming in the ring right now. I had just had the figure 4 on Snuka, and Iron Sheik made the save. He backs me in the corner.
Rick, let me ask you right here. Was Greg was really your partner?
Greg Valentine was my partner. For the people out there that don't understand the circumstances, he came on national TV. He begged me. He begged me to be his partner. He did everything in the world to instill confidence in me, that he had changed, that he had learned his lesson as a result of what Steamboat Youngblood had done to him. And unfortunately, I believed him. I've always respected Valentine as a hell of a man. And I wanted him as a partner to wrestle the Sheik and Snuka. But as you'll see in a couple minutes, you'll see what happened. They finally take over on me here. And brother, when I say take over, they opened up with everything they had. You can see Snuka holding my hair there. The Sheik is choking me. Now he tags Snuka. Snuka comes in. Pounds me in the stomach. Lays a couple of those heavy chops on my chest. In a minute, he'll be throwing me into the ropes. Catches me with that big chop there. Almost knocks my head off. All the while in my mind right now, I'm thinking that Greg Valentine is in the corner and I've got to fight and get over and make that tag because he's my partner. He knocks me off the apron there. Picks me up. And brother, when I say they put the timber to me, they put it to me. I was tired. I had to wrestle both of them there for about 2 minutes.
Well, he's taking a pounding up to this point.
He just ran me into the knee of the Sheik. The Sheik gives me a big kick in the stomach. Goes to work on my face there, hits the eyes. Throws me in here.
Keep you right where they double team.
Gives me a backdrop. That's right. That's smart.
That looks like Greg right outside the ring.
Right. Greg is my partner, standing right there. And the only thing I have in my mind is to get over to him and make a tag. Now you can see I catch the Sheik with a knee in his stomach. He comes right back on me. He's a mighty tough customer. Throws me in the corner. I see him coming. I move out of the way, and down he goes. On this next sequence, you're going to see the start of a story that I'll never forget the rest of my life. He stomps me in the face there. He takes me, and he's going to run my head into Snuka's boots. He tags Snuka. Snuka comes back, and you can see they're working well as a team. They've really learned how to work as a team, and they're tough. They keep the fresh man in all the time. They know that I'm worn out. That's right. They're not giving me any room to breathe. He hits me with a thumb in the throat there. Down I go. I catch him with a boot in the stomach. You'll see right here, I reach my arm out to tag Valentine. And Valentine turned his back on me. I go to tag him again. Valentine won't put his arm out. Now, I already know. I'm no man's fool. That's right. I'm no man's fool. I know what's going on. Valentine isn't going to help me. He just wants to see me get beat real bad. Snuka's going to headbutt me here. Down I go. At this point, I start bleeding. And brother, it's all downhill for Ric Flair. I fight back as gamely as I can, Bob Caudle. I want you to know that I gave it everything I had. He slams me here, catches me with a big headbutt, and almost knocks my head off.
Besides beating you,
there I go to tag Valentine again. You see what he does? He walked down the apron. He turned his back on me, the man that came out here on TV and begged me to be his partner. You can see I go down right there from another big headbutt.
Rick, besides the beating you're taking, the letdown of Greg Valentine, not tagging
you. The first time. I'm no man's fool. I'm no Johnny come lately. I knew the minute I put my hand out that first time.
You must have realized right here, though, Rick, that you're really going to take a beating. Watch what happens. You know you're going to take a beating.
There's the Superfly. Yeah. He climbs the ropes. He had just dropped all his weight on my midsection. Now watch this.
On the top rope.
He comes off that top rope. Boom, with that Superfly. But he doesn't try to pin me. See, now he's taunting me. Now always point at me. Now they're making fun of me. You see, this is what I can't stand.
Look at that
They're
strut.
making fun of me. He's mimicking me right here. He stomps me in the head. He's making fun of me. And Valentine's over in my corner, supposedly being my partner, laughing. Now the sheik bites me on the head, opens the cut up on my head even further. At this point, there's nothing I could do, and I'll be man enough to stand here and admit that they could have beat me right there. But the sheik picks me up, has to get a suplex in. They're just playing with me at this point. See the sheik?
Yeah.
Hollering to me, come on, American boys. Hollering to me, come on, American boy, get up. It still rings in my ears. I'm still dragging. I'm still fighting. I'm trying. At the back of my mind, I keep thinking that Valentine can't stand by. No human could stand by and watch me take this. But I should have realized what kind of a person Valentine is. There you see, Snooker dropped me again. Valentine could have come through there and helped me at any time, but he keeps walking the apron and laughing. Now, Snooker gives me what we call a power slam and runs me through the mat. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to see the coup de grace.
Here's
That's right.
Valentine.
Valentine's real smart. They're both kicking me in the head. He goes over and says, Gene, give me your cane. Now he tells Snook and the sheik to pick me up. You see Snooker taking his time, just playing with me, pulling me up by the hair. Now they bend me over, just like in the old cowboy days. Now watch this with that cane. Wham. Right across my nose, right into my face. Again, watch. Boom. That knocked me out right there. Now you can see Valentine. He's not through yet. He takes that cane and watch him. He's going to come in there and nail me with it a couple more times. He's just having a good time. Those 4 guys are at a picnic, and I'm the roast. You understand? They're all taking pokes at me, all having fun. And thank the good Lord that Mulligan and Ebony Diamond were in the building. But Bob Caudle might have been a lot worse. If you can imagine it being worse than this. You can see me laying there, and everybody in that building was as upset as I am. Because you don't do this to someone. I've done some low things in my life, I'm the first to admit it. I'm out there to win, and I fight hard, and I've been known to take some liberties. But I've never done anything like that in my life. You see them holding me there? You can see with that cane. He drives it across the bridge of my nose, down here. Count them, Bob. 8 stitches. Now watch him do it again. He's not satisfied doing it once.
Yep, got another lick in.
Yeah, it's like holding a calf and branding him, right? Valentine, you know, it's hard for me to yell and scream right now. My nose is still numb. I wish I could take this off and show the people. They'll see it soon enough. You see, I'm not embarrassed at what you've done to me, Valentine. What I feel inside, I can't describe and I can't say on TV. I'm trying real hard to be polite, and I'm trying to be nice because there's a great group of people in this audience, the finest wrestling fans in the world, that want to see me get you now, Valentine. And Valentine brags. He sits there and he says, just a minute, please. He stands out here and says that his key to the U.S. title is the fact that he's going to be wrestling me and I won't be able to defend myself. Well, I went right over here. Joe Murnick took me over to the Raleigh Orthopedic Center, and I had a special face mask made, just like they wear in hockey. And I'm going to wear this over my face. I know the chance I'm taking, Valentine. But let me tell you something. I figure you can't hurt me any worse than I'm already hurt. The scars will always show, but the scars that I feel inside for what you've done to me, you've made fun of me, you've taken liberties with me, you've tried your best to replace me here, Valentine. And the only way you'll ever replace me is when they put me 6 feet under and throw some dirt on me, brother. You will never replace me. You aren't man enough to replace me. And I'm making servant notice right now, Valentine. Mask or no mask, broken nose or no broken nose, stitches or no stitches. Valentine, I'm standing here, and I'm telling you, I'm asking these people out there to believe that you are going to suffer and suffer and suffer until I have the satisfaction of saying to you, Bob Caudle out here, I'm done with Valentine.
All right, fans, that's what happened, and that's the story. And David...